Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome back to another video. Now today's video is actually quite an interesting one because we have multiple things to cover. Now we have a potential Eeveelution rumor, we have a corocoro leak that's actually confirmed, and there is a little bit of information about Pokemon in it. There is a supposed direct tomorrow for Nintendo, not a Pokemon one, just a Nintendo Direct happening on the Thursday, 11th of April, which is obviously tomorrow. And then we also have some more information about the corocoro front cover, which has some like blacked out information. So a lot of stuff to cover for today's video, so I'm going to try and get it all covered for you guys. But if you are excited for the video, be sure to drop a like down below. It really does help out. Leave a comment. What do you guys think about everything that we are going to cover in today's video? And of course, subscribe as well if you're brand new, because we do daily Pokemon content on this channel. With all of that out of the way though, guys, let's jump in and cover all of this new information. Starting things off, we of course have this Eeveelution rumor. Now, we did cover this not too long ago, and it was basically a tweet that said leak Eeveelutions will be announced in Corocoro's magazine on the April the 15th or the issue in May. So Corocoro usually does come out around the 15th of every single month, but we're getting snippets of Corocoro now. We're getting like a leak of a Corocoro, which is the leak of Pokemon kind of thing. So yeah, it kind of all goes together, but we're getting like some timeline thing going on. So apparently this issue, which is happening in 5 days, or the one in May, is saying that there are going to be 2 new gym masters that have an evolution. No information on the starter evolutions. The gym badges have a different role, and did not see anything about armor evolution in these Corocoro leaks. Now, these are the evolutions. Now, there are a couple of things that make them look a little bit fake. Inconsistencies is the word in the drawings. Now, take the Steel Eeveelution for example. There's this line that goes along the tail. Now, this line isn't present in this picture here, and it's also not present in this picture here. So you'd think that they would put them all in for the images, but maybe they just forgot that line. Who knows? But at the end of the day, these are supposedly the new evolutions that we are going to be getting in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Of course, it's just a rumor though. There's no evidence behind it. It's just randomly this tweet, but that was that. So we obviously covered this not too long ago, and that's fair enough. However, though, this tweet then came out saying new evolutions actually taken from the Pokemon Japanese stash. So these were apparently taken from the Pokemon Japanese stash now, saying that it's Grookey's number 810, Scorbunny's number 813, Sobble is number 816, and then we have 853 and 854, which is supposedly, I'm guessing, the evolutions. And then we have number 903 as well. So I don't know if this is going to be like a mythical Pokemon, and then these are going to be the evolutions. But yeah, the only reason this has any evidence behind it now is apparently they're taken from the Pokemon Japanese stash. Again, could just be making someone, someone making it all up as just a rumor, whatnot. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's got a little bit of evidence behind it. The evolutions do look cool. Don't get me wrong. I really like them. I personally can't see why they would come through with a flying type evolution and not a dragon type evolution. This would be like the perfect region to introduce a dragon type evolution. We did obviously have that rumor yesterday saying that there was a lot of connections with Kalos, so one of the connections could be the fact that the Galar region has a dragon evolution, and then Kalos has the steel has the fairy type evolution. Obviously fairy being good against dragon, that's a connection there. So supposedly, I mean, I don't know, I think they look cool, but I could see the steel evolution definitely being a thing, but I don't know why they'd pick flying over dragon personally. But there is supposed to be a lot of steel elements to Pokemon Sword and Shield, which we will obviously go over later on in the video. But yeah, that's just kind of like the Eeveelution rumor. It's just something that I want to talk about. Next up, we do have this supposed Nintendo Direct. Now, I'm going to link all of these resources in the description down below anyway, but this did come out on the 7th of April, and it basically says sources, next Nintendo Direct coming on the April the 11th, 2019 now. I was actually going to make this video yesterday talking about this, but then obviously we got that big rumor about the spirit armor and everything like that, so I decided to do that instead. So this was looking very much likely yesterday when I was covering it, because you know, about all the stuff they're going to go into, but we haven't actually had any announcement yet. Now, personally, whatever happens to me is when I make a video, they usually get announced as I'm making the video, and I usually have to make the video again. But yeah, there's nothing about the Direct at the moment. It's getting quite late here as well. It is 3 o'clock here, so yeah, that's just something to think about. We should be getting an announcement today if this is actually legit, but basically said towards the end of March 2019, Gaming Intel received exclusive information which suggested the next Nintendo Direct will be taking place in the month of April. In the recent post, we confirmed that we were holding back further information until we received confirmation from our source. So, Nintendo Direct, Thursday, the April the 11th. Now, Gaming Intel's exclusive source, who happens to be correct on several occasions in the past, has since commented on the previous leak. In a recent message, the source in question has provided Gaming Intel with an exact exact date for the upcoming Nintendo Direct. According to our source, alongside many other insiders within our team, the next Nintendo Direct will be taking place on April the 11th, 2019. In addition to our sources, a Nintendo Direct surfacing on Thursday the April 11th would appear to follow the same pattern as other occurrences in the past. Main Nintendo Directs have usually been showcased towards the beginning of the month, for example, and additionally, they are also well known for arriving on a Thursday. Until any official confirmation arises from Nintendo ourselves, we should usually take leaks with a grain of salt. However, when taking into consideration Gaming Intel's sources' track record of correctly predicting several of the previous Nintendo Directs, fans should be a little more confident on this one in particular. Now, obviously this is a Nintendo Direct, not a Pokemon Direct, although Pokemon could well and truly be in this direct if it's a thing. Now, like I say, I was 100% behind this yesterday. But the fact that we haven't had any information about this today, because they're not gonna announce a direct on the day it's coming out. You know, that's just not what they do. So, of course, it's only 3 o'clock here in the UK. I mean, it's still like what, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in America. Well, the time I'm recording this anyway, it'll probably be about 12 o'clock in America when this comes up. But yeah, I mean, there's still a whole day for this Nintendo Direct to get announced, and if it does get announced after I upload this video, obviously I'm not going to make another video announcing it. Everything that I'm saying right now just would be confirmation if it does get announced. But yeah, apparently it's going to go over Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Luigi's Mansion 3, and then other new titles and stuff like that. I could definitely see Animal Crossing being in it. But yeah, I could definitely see us getting some sort of Pokemon information in a Nintendo Direct. Personally, I could just see that happening. So yeah, like, there's still a whole day left for this to get announced. These people seem pretty confident on the idea that we are getting a Direct tomorrow. But like I say, no confirmation yet, no tweets, nothing like that about Nintendo and about Nintendo Direct. So obviously we've got the rest of the day, but there's going to be a Direct sometime soon anyway. Regardless of whether we get this, we're going to be getting Pokemon news anyway, because Corocoro is coming out soon, and we're still getting snippets of Corocoro now. Just like this on Cerebi, this will be linked in the description down below. But yes, Corocoro has started leaking, and it does say that in the games department, the first details are starting to come from Corocoro, with translations being tentative while we await screenshots. In Corocoro, there is a contest to name a brand new move. This is open to Japanese residents. This move has the following bits of data. So this is a brand new move. This is a move that will be in Pokemon Sword and Shield. They just don't have a name for it yet. They're just going to be basically asking you know, the Japanese audience to come up with a name. So basically, it is a special Steel type move. Again, Steel is going to be very prominent in this series of games, Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's why, I do believe there will be a Steel type evolution. I mean, Sword and Shield both made out of Steel. It just makes sense. And obviously, Meltan, Melmetal, they are probably going to have links within the game. They're both Steel types and all that whatnot. So it's a special Steel type move with a base damage of 140. So a very, very hard hitting move. But the effect does major damage but reduces the user's HP hit points by 50%. So it's basically like that mind blown move from Blacephalon. I got that right. I think I got that right. So yeah, obviously Blacephalon, when it uses Mind Blown, I think I got that right. I don't know. If I didn't get that right, I'm going to look like an idiot. But yeah, it uses the attack and then it halves its hit points by 50%. So that's basically going to be what's going on in this game, but it's a Steel type move. So, I mean, if this is real, then we're probably going to get this announced with the move. And then maybe they're going to be like, yeah, this Eeveelution is going to learn this move, come up with a name for it. So it does say that the entries are needed to be no more than 8 characters long, using katakana, hiragana, or English characters, and people have until May the 10th, 2019 to enter. The overall winner will receive both Pokemon Sword and Shield, while 20 runners-up will get 1 copy of the game. So, sweet. I feel like Corocoro is going to get leaked throughout the rest of the week, though. Speaking of Corocoro, though, we do also have this from page. Now, this is the page of the Corocoro, but this has been blacked out. So this did get leaked, but this has been blacked out. So maybe this has potentially one of these new evolutions on it. Maybe like we have this Steel type evolution here, because obviously if you look at that, it's obviously an evolution, so people would just be able to put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, this does look like it could be something Pokemon related. It's obviously got to be pretty big leak to have it blacked out like this. So yeah, whether we do get a Direct tomorrow or not, who knows, but I feel like we will be getting Corocoro leaked throughout this week. So yeah, a lot of information to go over. So we've actually got our first ever Sword and Shield leak, being this brand new move, being a special Steel type that does 140 damage. Just 100%. Let me double check before I finish recording. Is there any confirmation? Because I don't want to have to finish recording and then it actually comes out saying there is a Nintendo Direct. Yeah, okay, so no at the moment. So like I said, we've still got all day for it to be announced. If it does get announced, then yeah, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of Super Smash stuff in the Direct, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, and potentially some Pokemon information as well. But that is going to be everything for this video, though, guys. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop a like down below. All of these different things will be in the description down below if you do want to check any of them out. But yeah, that's going to be everything from me. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. What do you guys think about all of it? Obviously, Not the greatest leak. The first actual leak is a little bit annoying that it's just a move, but I feel like Corocoro is going to have a lot more information in that, which will get revealed later throughout the week. And if there is a direct tomorrow, obviously I will be streaming on the channel so we can watch and react to it together. But yeah, that's everything from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible rest of your day, and until next time, peace.